Alright, we're in round 2. We're going to keep this hand. So I think we start off with the apparatus. Don't need to show off that sinister concoction just yet. This looks a bit familiar. We haven't gotten flooded yet, though. We do have 4 spells. We're okay. I didn't think we were a 16 land deck, but were we? Yeah, I'll use the apparatus on that. Seems like a good use of apparatus. Thraben Inspector. Well, I want to do that too, but I also want to get some damage in, as well as get an artifact in our graveyard, so I'm going to do that instead. So Concoction can feed us 3 more card types, which makes it a really strong card for Delirium decks, such as what we're playing. Stallion of Ashmouth. That looks familiar. Reaper is good. All right, we're going to play our own Stallion and pass. Okay. So someone was wondering, and maybe one of the commenters knows, I don't think I don't think it's an actual glitch, but if you activate Sinister, if you pay your life and put the top card of your library into your graveyard, once you've gotten to that point, I don't think that you can Alt-Z out of it. I don't think that's an actual glitch, because it does reveal once it's revealed the card in your graveyard, I think you have to follow through. Otherwise, you would always... Sinister Concoction would just let you know what's on top of your deck, which is definitely too good. So I think we just play... Ooh, well, now I kind of want to play the... Let's Inspector plus Witch now. Witch is just so good. So I've got 2 card types in Yard. Sinister Concoction will be 3. I believe I top out at 5 with this version of the deck, correct? Yes. So if I draw a land, I can ditch that to Concoction. I'll definitely have Delirium, which seems very good. All right, let's go Concoction. Kill... I guess I don't have to, though, do I? Lets me swing for 7. I'm not going to. I'm just going to swing with Witch. I'm going to curse him. Alright, I'll definitely take that, though. So he lightning zacks that. We get this thing back. No, sir. I'm going to play the Reaper. So we're losing out on Sinister Concoction value until next turn when we clue, but we also get a flyer, which is pretty good. Opponent's got 1 card in hand. We have no cards, but we do have a clue and a concoction and a curse and a reaper. So we have a better board state than our opponent by quite a bit. Sure. the best he's got is pumping. We're in good shape. Kindly Stranger. Yeah, we don't want to bust that yet, so let's use the clue. There's our land. So now we can concoction the stallion and fly over top. I guess we do that. So, see if this gives us delirium. It will. So we'll get in for 5 and pass. Next turn, we're definitely going to sandbag the Kindly Stranger because we want that to be a surprise. Basically, you just want to be able to play and activate Kindly Stranger in one turn. If you can't do that, then you can cause yourself some problems. I don't really want to use a Kindly Stranger here, so I don't think I'm going to. Like, I could kill my opponent, but it kind of goes all in. He still has a card in hand. It's probably a land, but it just seems like a board where we don't lose because of Infectious Curse. Opponent's deck looks fine. He's obviously got a bit of a vampire theme going. He's got, I mean, Falconwrath, Gorger, and Noble. But more importantly, he's got Concoction and Lightning Axe, which are really good premium removal spells. The rest, his creature base looks fine, not super exciting. I assume he's trying to be something fairly aggressive, but our curve is very good. Still, the question stands, do I want to go to... Well, now I kind of want to bring in Biting Rain, I guess, right? Because even though it kills some of our guys, it doesn't kill all of our guys. And more importantly, it kills a lot of his guys, right? It kills the Gorger, it kills the Accomplice. Does not kill the Stallion. Kills the Noble. I guess we saw like 3 things that it kills. I assume he's got some Blood Mad Vampires in there. I'm not opposed to the Biting Rain. What would I cut for it? Maybe Survive the Night. It does survive a Lightning Axe, though, which is... Countering a Lightning Axe with a Survive the Night is pretty big, actually. I could cut the Constable again, because it seems like with little dudes, I wouldn't want to tap dudes down. Yeah, I might actually be on board with that plan. Alright, so we're not going to swap into the green deck for this one. I think we're going to try the black deck again. Turns out the black deck was pretty good there, actually. It's pretty good when you get Delirium when you want it. Get a good distribution of lands and spells. This hand is good. So, now the question stands, do I want to hold off on Bygone Bishop until... or Inspector until... I kind of want to be honest. I'm not in a big rush to deal a couple points of damage with Inspector. He doesn't have interaction with Concoction, so we can play that. I can also deadweight his first creature. Guess we want Delirium. Do I want to deadweight an Accomplice? Otherwise I'm taking... He probably attacks into a Bishop. We'll deadweight it. Like, he gets it back, but... prevents some damage for now. And if Bishop survives one turn, I get to double Clue, which I think is just really good. Alright, so I would have preferred to deadweight that, but so be it. Alright, this is okay. Two cards left in my opponent's hand. Tenacity is a great draw. So let's play our Inspector. Double investigation happening. I think we're going to crack a clue now. There's a land, so we can concoct sinisterly a plan here. Do we have more white or black in this deck? We have more double white, so we'll discard the swamp. Okay. No delirium to be had yet. Could have lightning axe, I guess, but cross that road when we come to it. One card left in our opponent's hand. Just gonna play the Reaper and pass. Don't have 4 card types. Alright. Alright, so it looks like he's got 2 card types. We're probably just gonna swing in Tenacity now. I guess we can clue first. Curse Switch is not bad. Do we want to stick with the Tenacity plan? Kind of. I'm at 5 life. I think we're sticking with Tenacity here. What the? There we go. So obviously he suspects something here. I don't know if he can necessarily play around it though. Could have had both my guys live, but I think it's kind of important that we kill the kindly stranger. Alright, well, makes things a bit more difficult, doesn't it? I do have delirium, though. Always watching. Well, sandbag lands. I keep forgetting if there's some reason I'm supposed to. I don't think I am, though, considering I don't know where my deck went. Sandbagging lands for Dreadnought. Dreadnought might actually be a reason to do it, since I have to chump with the Curse Switch either way. But then again, I wouldn't be able to play Dreadnought and discard anyway, so I think I'm actually just gonna play the Always Watching and pass. So I already used my Sinister Concoction. Good to know. I already used my Deadweight. I guess I should have been more willing to... maybe I should be willing to take 5 here. Probably not. Flying Drifter. So I think we take this hit. All right. Well, that's actually that's a pretty amazing one. Let's see, though. It gives him his 3rd card type. That's all right. That is all right. This could pan out pretty amazingly well for us. As long as he does not get Delirium or draw something special here. This could play into our hands. Crack the clue now. All right. Green manas. All right. Dead to a lot. He does have an accomplice in his graveyard that I feel like he could have played last turn, but I'm not sure. Obviously, I have to block here. Cobwaltz would be a good draw. That's another reason to sandbag lands, by the way. Warped Landscape, but you're worthless. You don't do anything. Too many lands.deck. What a bitter disappointment that is. An opponent could be getting that accomplice back and missing it, so we should actually be dead, but we're not. And we're still just ripping lands. That's a painful one. It's a painful loss. Way too many turns to draw a non-land card and just not happening for us. That hurts. That hurts me, deck. All you have to do is deliver. You must deliver. It did give us to survive the night in a timely way, so I guess I shouldn't be upset. Of course the next 4 cards are actual spells. Of course they are. Makes sense. All right. So that sucked. What do we do? This deals with everything in his deck. Is that about right? Accomplice, vampire tokens, yeah. What do I want? I want to draw not so many lands. Do I cut a land and then get mana screwed? I think so. I think that's the plan. We'll cut a land and get mana screwed. I like it. All right, let's do this. Do I want Shamble back? No idea. In all seriousness, though, am I gonna get mana screwed? I feel like I had 2 really bad floods, though, in over 2 matches. What does that mean? Is it just a victim of some mana distribution problems, or should I actually be a 16 land deck? I always hate this question. This is such an unfun... It's an unfun question to watch. It's an unfun question to ask. It's never fun to decide between 16 to 18 because of distribution problems, especially. Because you just don't know if, like I said, it's like, are you supposed to be 16 lands, or are you just supposed to run it the way you are and draw better, you know? I just do not enjoy that question. I think we'll stick with the 17 and let the flood happen. It's just, yeah, we have the means to draw cards in here and get value, so might as well not lose to stupid mana screw. Lose to the flood instead. Yeah, we got to keep this in. The always watching and everything. No black mana, but... Well, there you go. There's the black mana. A 2-drop. I guess that's good news. Oh, no. What did I do? Should be at 16. I play the wrong land that I just drew. What am I doing? And it gets murderously compulsed. Oh, man. Oh, no. How costly of a mistake will that be? We're going to have to find out. We're going to have to find out. We would have had... Oh, man. We would have made that just straight up a dead card in his deck, too. Oof. That is a painful decision on my part. Painful, costly decision. Yeah, sure. Sure. Did get value out of his yard. Just pretty sick value for him, actually. He's got 3 cards left in hand, is that right? All right. Stallion that I can't kill. And of course he has 4 card types too. Oh, God, Alex, why? God, Alex, why? Why did you do that, Alex? All right, playing the Reaper. Well, I guess I should be happy if he's pumping. That means he's not doing anything of substance this turn, which is just fine with me. However, he's leaving up a red, and we know he's got Lightning Axe in his deck, so... Still not exact. Although, I guess if he had Lightning Axe, wouldn't he just play it? And then swing for a bajillion? That would make more sense in my mind. Looks like he doesn't have it. So we'll go land, Crow, plus Wicker Witch of the West. Alright, lost an Inspiring Captain and a Tenacity. 2 draws that would have been pretty good, actually. They also only added 1 card type to our yard. Gonna take it. Still just pumping. Don't have enough card types for that. So we're going to offer the trade here. So he did have the Lightning Axe. I have absolutely no concept of why my opponent would wait on that. That makes 0 sense to me. If my opponent had it the turn, unless they just drew it, which is also an option. But yeah, that doesn't make any sense to me otherwise. So if my opponent has a swamp, I can't profitably double block. If my opponent doesn't have a swamp, I can profitably double block, assuming my opponent doesn't have spiteful motives, in which case we just lose. All right, so I made it as difficult as I possibly could to win, and still got the victory. Yeah, the fact that Devilthorn, the fact that my land misplay cost me so much in this game. It basically made a removal spell that would have just been gone had I played the Always Watching. It just would have been you might as well have just, in fact, I made it so much better for him. It gave him Delirium. It killed my Fox. I had no idea. Who would have thought turn 3 playing the wrong land could have so drastically turned this match, this game specifically, down this much of a dangerous path. He was actually just a land and a spiteful, I can't think of the stupid card name now. I just said it too. Spiteful Visions. That's not it. Whatever the +3/+0 first strike stupid card is. He was literally just a land and that away from killing me. So I would have had to jump. So I am really hoping I make some better decisions here in match 3.